Let's see what's going on, man. Okay. Get a dream catcher and hang it over your bed. Just period. Because I'm getting here, somebody could definitely be really upset that they are not able to do dream magic on you. Okay? Somebody could literally be trying to fuck with your sleep, trying to fuck with your dreams, trying to manipulate the energy messages that it is that you are receiving and getting. If some of you guys are telling people what it is that you dream about, you need to stop, because again, there's a reason why we have dream readers here. Okay? Because they can also figure out what it is that your dream is telling you and then purposely not tell you what it means. You feel what I'm saying? Which is another form of manipulation. Not saying that they all do that. Of course not. But there are some out there that do that. Okay? And they won't really necessarily tell you the hidden message in your dreams, which was for you personally. Some of you guys, your dreams are messages specifically for you to pay attention to. Okay? So I feel like some of you guys, you could have got a dream catcher, or you need to get one and hang it over your bed, especially when it comes to someone trying to spiritually attack you when you're sleeping, because they feel like that is the most vulnerable time to attack you, because you're just vulnerable and you're like going through the Zen state, the REM realm, all of that. You feel what I'm saying? Get yourself a dream catcher. They hoping to be undisguised. Somebody's hoping to go undisguised, or hoping that you don't recognize who it is that they are. But I'm getting here that their face will definitely be revealed in your dream. Some of you guys, people faces be revealing themselves in your dreams, so you know exactly who it is. It also gives an energy of somebody wanting to mirror you. You feel what I'm saying? Wanting to see what it is that you see, wanting to basically get into your dreams and figure out what the fuck you got going on in there. Okay? Yeah, because there's a trickster spirit. Didn't I just tell you, be mindful of them people that be reading them dreams for you. They don't really want to keep it a buck with you. Okay? Somebody is definitely a trickster spirit. All right. It's almost like someone wants you to experience a sudden loss of memory, or for things to constantly end up missing and you can never find it after you put it somewhere. You got trickster spirits over here fucking with you. For real, for real. Okay? Denounce and rebuke in the name of Jesus. The problem is that there was supposed to be a trickster spirit that somebody sent to you, but it didn't work. Memory has definitely improved. Did the exact opposite in what it was supposed to be doing. Somebody is definitely wanting to claim success. They want to claim credit for your success, but the thing is that somebody cannot claim credit for it because you put in the work for it. You did what it was that you needed to do to get to where it is that you are. And it's like somebody really wishes that they had that ticket into this new timeline, or had that ticket while you were building and doing what it was that you were doing and crying and shit and fighting to get to where it is that you needed to be at. They're mad because they cannot claim credit for your success. This is almost giving like a fake ass spiritualist making a fake ass page of you and then reposting your content and wanting to claim credit for the reason why you are in the place that it is that you are right now. Even if something didn't work out or they didn't get the results that it was that they were looking for when it came to you. Wanting to sit there and be like, oh, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have gotten more people to find out who it is that you are type energy. No, you were going to get there regardless. They just helped you. That's just about it. They can't claim it, your success, for what it is that you've been doing. Because if you weren't to be doing what it was that you were doing, they wouldn't have been able to find you in the first place to do what the fuck it was for them to be doing it. Especially when it came to individuals who be running their mouth and talking about you. More people wouldn't be wanting to try to find out who it is that you are if it wasn't for them to be running their mouth about you. Don't mean that they could still sit there and try to claim success or claim credit for how successful you are, how well known you are, or any of that. Like I'm getting here that somebody's blinds is definitely a little messed up. Like I'm getting here, if you went to somebody's crib or something like that, something in their blinds, you could tell that they be nosy as fuck. Okay, somebody be nosy. Okay, because you could tell where it is that they be pulling it down and looking through their blinds, trying to pay attention to everything and everybody. Okay, somebody may have that little dent in their blinds or something like that because they be nosy as hell. Someone is doing black magic work on you. or juju. Somebody's trying to do, because it don't matter if they are doing it or not. It's ineffective. Okay, because some of you guys, you possess a talisman to amplify positive vibes in your life, which means anything that it is that somebody tries to send to you is ineffective. And it didn't work. Instead, this magic was supposed to make you experience welts and bruises and scratches. You feel what I'm saying? And instead of it happening to you, it seems to be happening to them. Okay? Like, messing with you seems to be the death of somebody. And I don't think they understand that. But whoever it was that they were trying to do this magic on, which could possibly be you, they were dealing with a trickster spirit, which means that spirit was never going to listen to them anyways. Then tricked their ass and everything. And now it's like backfiring tremendously. Okay. Who was doing this black magic? What's going on here? Okay. A blondie, just period, with a square face and got tattoos. Got tattoos, most definitely. Could also have like the planets going down their spine type shit. All right. But it definitely gives, this could be a blondie. Okay. With a square face that looks similar, something like that. You feel what I'm saying? This person as well is plus size, okay? On their left side, they have a beauty mark on their face. And they could be Hispanic or Latino, okay? I was hearing secretaria. This is going to go back to the message that I said earlier. At this point, it seems like there's an ex that has something to say about the relationship or connection that it is that you have with somebody. You implanting boundaries within your relationship seems to be a very much important issue for somebody. Okay? Yeah, because it's almost like somebody is communicating something. And it's like them blowing up your phone and sending you text messages and shit, all for you to discover that somebody is envious and jealous of you based off of a decision of somebody being on your side or picking and choosing you and giving you attention and wanting to work and build things with you, but not them. So somebody is envious and jealous of you. And it's almost giving an energy as well. Is somebody here wanting to steal something from you. So it's also like trying to take something from you so that they'll be able to curse it or put something on it and give it back to you or something like that is what it's giving. It's like somebody has a hidden agenda as into why they send this child, or they have a hidden agenda as into why they move the way they do and acting real strategically in order to get certain type of information from you and go back to somebody else and tell them what it is that they found out. So it's almost like somebody being sent in to get information about you and to go back to somebody else and relay the information that it is that they found out. Because it did come up with page energy, which means it is definitely someone young. Would you look at that? The 5 of Wands came out the deck competition, honey. Then I say keep that same energy. There's no need to try to swindle motherfuckers now. We already preed you. Yeah, you have individuals, you feel what I'm saying, wanting to be competitive. Okay? You got individuals wanting to be competitive. You got people who literally have different opinions than what it is that you have. And then they feel like, you know what? Nobody really cares about what it is that you're saying either. So even if you were right, or even if you were right, they will purposely choose to disagree with you in order just to do so. All right? Just period. They would do that just to do so. Okay? So I'm getting here that you have individuals who really want to cause some sort of type of tension in your life or in whatever it is that you got going on, or you're very intimidating to the point to where it just naturally makes other individuals feel this type of energy about you or towards you in general. There's definitely some arguing and some fighting as well, especially when it comes to somebody making a decision to give you a love offer or to show you love. Somebody's mad about that because it gives an energy of somebody wanting to compete for somebody's attention, but yet they're not having it, and you're the one that's getting it with the Queen of Pentacles type of energy. You are somebody who gives this bougie type energy, all right? And you may not be bougie at all, but it gives like bougie, rich, wealthy, being very stable financially, very nurturing and caring as well, having all the attributes that I guess some individuals feel like they are missing within themselves, as into another reason why there may be this competition type energy. But I'm also getting here that not all competition that meets you is negative. All right, just period. Not everyone who wants to compete with you or is in competition with you is negative. All right, it could also be the simple fact that you are faced with individuals who want to compete with you. And it could also be teaching you a lesson personally on how to deal with adversity so that you can master that skill. Like, this could also be like a lesson that you could also be needing to learn, or something that you could be needing to improve on, and then you end up improving on that too, and then they're mad at you about that too. But there's definitely some sort of argument, some sort of fight that's happening here, okay? Especially when it comes to actions that it is that you've taken and actions that it is that you're doing in general, and they're not really liking that either. So they have something to say about it, or it makes them feel some type of way. It gives an energy of people really not wanting you to post, not wanting you to take action. Because whatever magic it was that somebody was trying to send to you when it came to them doing juju or black magic or whatever the fuck it was, it's not working. And now I'm getting here because it's not working. Somebody is arguing and fighting within their group, or within the people that it is that they went to do this work or to have this work done on you. They're arguing and going back and forth, wondering why like something ain't working, and why something ain't happen the way it was supposed to happen, the way that somebody told them it was going to happen. Like, somebody's questioning their work that was done, or what it was that they were sending to you. I'm also getting here that somebody likes to argue with women, just period. Somebody's a narcissist, or they have a very narcissistic attitude when it comes to certain things, especially when they realize that they are losing control and they don't have control over the narrative of your life, or over the narrative in general when it pertains to you. Okay. Okay, somebody was expecting their manipulation to literally work, and now they're shocked as fuck because you found out about it. All right. It's almost like somebody is shocked to find out that they were not able to make something collapse in your life. Okay. Yeah, definitely couldn't. Definitely couldn't bond themselves to a situation, couldn't bond themselves to you. Capricorn energy. People are mad and like arguing and fighting amongst themselves because you decided to leave them where they had you effed up at. You feel what I'm saying? You left them behind. You left them with their baggage, their own baggage that they were expecting you to carry. You didn't have to carry. So you left them with it, and you decided to move on. You decided to travel, to leave a situation, place, or people behind. No longer your issue, no longer your problem. Does not need your attention or any of that, because anyone who's really trying to argue and fight with you, or be competitive, or try to bring tension towards whatever it is that you got going on, they want attention. You don't have time to give them attention. All right? Just period. You're moving on, moving forward. Something is definitely transitioning in your life when you decide to pick your shit up and move forward. Okay? Being the bigger person, realizing that not every fight or every issue or problem that meets you, you have to fight. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it gives that energy. Leo, Aquarius energy is that judgment is being called on these individuals, and people still feel like you get everything that it is that you want. All right. Somebody is mad about a final decision that it was that you made, and you meant that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And somebody is envious and jealous over the favor that it is that you have over your life. Just period. Somebody's upset because you know your purpose. Somebody's upset because you literally have a calling over your life. And there's judgment being called on these same individuals who were trying to cause tension in your life and cause problems and chaos within whatever situation it was that you had going on. Okay? You're going through a rebirth. You're evolving and growing and seeing things differently. You're becoming a lot much more stronger, a lot much more wiser, more than how they expected you to become. You feel what I'm saying? And now it's kind of like individuals is asking for forgiveness, and they don't feel like they're going to be redeemed for their actions that it was that they took when it came to you. Okay? Just period. People are mad and fighting and arguing because of a decision that it was that you made. A final decision that you knew it was time for you to make anyways. So you made it. Like, for real. Which is your boundaries, honey. People are mad because of the boundaries that you were called to set up. Like somebody was expecting you to just keep sitting there going through something, keep experiencing it over and over and over and over again. No. People are mad because you made a final decision to start telling people no. You're not a yes man. Just period. Not everything is a yes, 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 yes. No. You're practicing the word no. Okay? And somebody's mad because you're choosing to implant these strong ass boundaries that they know they cannot cross because of a final decision that was being made. Somebody's mad because instead of you fighting with them and constantly fighting and whooping their ass, you're not choosing to fight no more because you don't have to. That's the thing. You don't have to. It's like somebody constantly getting their ass whooped. You feel what I'm saying? And they wanting to keep refighting and refighting and refighting. And you just like, bitch, I'm tired. I'm not finna keep fighting you. I'm just finna start planting these boundaries, and you gonna know not to come close. You gonna know you can't come close. You can't cross. You feel what I'm saying? You can't go in between. No, nothing. And somebody is very sad, regretful, and disappointed. Somebody is so sad, disappointed, and regretful at the end of the day because something that it is that they were investing their time into, hoping that it worked out, it didn't work out. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of them getting the results that it was that they were looking for, they lost you. And you know this, man. Somebody could be watching Fridays. You know this. You feel what I'm saying? After a final decision was made on what was supposed to happen and how you were about to like start moving when it came to whoever was trying to cause chaos in your life, you ain't got nothing to say to somebody. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have anything to say. So somebody is getting silent treatment. Just period. You're a seer. Let's just put that out there. You're a seer. Okay? Can't shit get past you. You always seem to be able to see through people. You feel what I'm saying? Your intuition never guides you wrong. So now it definitely gives an energy of you are someone, like I said before, who has sacred knowledge or sacred information that not a lot of individuals have, and you trust yourself. When it comes to your intuition, you trust that it is coming from the divine in order to protect you. You are going to remain protective over the things and people that it is that you care about, regardless of how anybody feels about it. All right? It definitely gives this divine feminine energy, and you being confident in yourself, you having confidence, being very attractive, very independent, very determined to get to where it is that you need to go to. It's like you're being divinely guided through your intuition on what is this and what's that, what to watch out for, this, that, and the third type shit, everything. Okay? Everything. Yeah, I'm also getting here that you don't tell everybody what it is that you know either, because it's not everybody's business. You feel what I'm saying? You only speak when you need to speak about something, is when you say something about it. Even though you could be preeing what it is that people be doing, majority of the time you don't say nothing unless you're asked. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what do you think? How do you feel about this situation? And then you tell them what it is that you see, because you read in between the lines and body language and people in general. I'm getting here for some of you guys. You see some things happening at work. All right. Most definitely. You see what's going on at work, who's fucking with who has a crush on who. And you see what's going on, but you're not saying nothing, but you got your receipts. Okay? You got your receipts. It's like you're able to tell somebody's character, the type of person that it is that they are. Most definitely. The type of person that it is that they are. Especially when it comes to people having a conversation or talking to you or something like that. You having the receipt, the paperwork, something that's very factual. You holding it to your chest, or you have it, or you laying that shit out on the table. Okay, for some of you, you're laying it out on the table. Like, you're like, yeah, and then here, and then yeah, and then oh yeah, you're talking about this and it. Yeah, I printed it. Here's the screenshots. Here's everything that you need to know. Like, there's something very evidential about you. Okay? Especially when it comes to you learning people that it is that you're working with. Seeing the type of people and the type of people that it is that is surrounded around you. You knowing how they work. Which also means that if somebody is studying you, you're paying attention to their actions and the actions that it is that they don't take. So that you know how to move accordingly. Clock it. Like... You know what I'm saying? Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius energy. I mean, are you not always 10 steps ahead? I feel like it's just the way that you see things, how you perceive things in general, as into like what is like helping you with progressing in life. Like, I don't. I heard somebody say chill. Because why? You could be the motherfucking Empress. All right, we got the Empress popping out the deck. You represent nothing but abundance, my love. You co-creating with the universe, conspiring with the universe, okay? Something about you is just very fertile. Okay? Some of you guys could also be pregnant. Somebody could be arguing about a final decision that was made when it came to finding out that you could be pregnant or you are a mother. As well, somebody finding out that somebody has married you. Empress stands for marriage. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody got into a marriage. You could be married, okay? And somebody finding that shit out too, and wanting to try to compete with a relationship that it is that you're in, or with a person that it is that you're in, okay? Yeah, somebody could have chose to move in with you, started telling somebody else no, and now it's like somebody not really wanting to talk, not really wanting to build anything or get to the next level or find some sort of solution to something. This could also be somebody mad, just period, about you receiving attention and them no longer receiving attention, just period. And it's almost like with this page energy, somebody spying on a father figure, spying on your husband, wanting to find information. You feel what I'm saying? Thinking of new ways to communicate to somebody, okay? Because somebody could be blocked as well, or looking for some sort of money from a father figure with the Ace of Swords, okay? Somebody could be looking for some money, some handouts or something like that, and wondering and mad or upset because someone's being attentive to you. So they're thinking that that person's spending their money on you and not spending it on them. All right? Somebody feels like they need you. They feel like you will be their justice. For real, for real. And I'm getting here that this is somebody who has their shit together, though. This is definitely somebody who has their shit together. They're at a level where they are financially stable and everything's going just as good. And I'm also picking up on the energy of taking a father figure back to court, or taking somebody back to court, because they're going to portray themselves as needing money when they are fully abundant. Like, fully abundant. Could have houses and shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But it also gives an energy of, it doesn't fucking matter what it is that I have. They need to take care of their child too. They need to supply for their child too. I'm not the only one that created this motherfucker. Type of energy. It gives that energy too. So, yeah, but it gives also an energy of somebody really leeching off of somebody else that could possibly be in more need than they are. Which means that somebody, one of them, is not doing so well, but yet it's like wanting to dry somebody out, take them for everything. You know what I'm saying? And you're not caring if they have a home or not, or if, like, they get their life together. It's very selfish energy here. Okay, somebody could have sprained their right ankle. Somebody is very financially stable after winning some sort of case. Something could have happened to someone. Someone could have gotten into an accident, got a case or sued somebody, and now is financially stable based off of the results of that legal matter, because we did have the justice card. There was some sort of legal thing that was going on here where somebody sustained some sort of wealth from some sort of case here. Okay? Yeah. Most definitely. All right. Yeah. And it's almost like somebody doesn't want to change their perspective. They just want. Somebody wants to take. Okay. And I'm getting here that having a conversation with somebody it's not going to work. Okay. It's not going to work when it comes to trying to help them think differently or do something else. Instead, something's going to be delayed, which means that something's going to end up being slowed down or deducted in the amount of what it is that somebody could be receiving. Yeah, and I'm getting here that, what is this? Who is that? Why is there a delay in conversation? Somebody not wanting to speak or wanting to talk. Yeah, somebody is delaying and wanting to be a part of a relationship or of a connection or of a group, because the High Priestess also, the Hierophant also stands for a group of people. Okay? But I feel like somebody is like, yeah, somebody's experiencing some sort of delay, or they're delaying in having a conversation or talking about something. And it's like delaying in wanting to talk about a relationship, a marriage, or being a part of it in general. Okay, an institution or a group. You're going to end up coming to some sort of discovery here where you're going to realize that motherfuckers want you to be in your head, or they want you to feel limited due to circumstances. So it's almost like somebody wants you to experience poverty. They want you to have a scarcity mindset. When it comes to something that it is that you got going on. It also gives an energy of somebody wanting to try to sacrifice you so that they would be able to inherit whatever it is that you had set and planned. Oh, I'm getting too much in your business now, huh? Yeah, that's what we also see here. Wow. Split the deck. Ace of Swords. I heard hillbilly. I don't know. So random.